So, the first episode of Infinity Train just came out on the Cartoon Network app yesterday, and I just watched it, and it was pretty cool. So, if you haven't seen the first episode of Infinity Train yet, definitely watch it before watching this video. This will go into spoilers. It premieres on TV August 5th, so check it out when you can. Alright, so first off, I want to say that I actually didn't see any of the trailers for this show or watch the pilot when it came out a few years ago because watching pilots before shows come out is just a mistake. I did that with OKKO, and the pilot for that show, it wasn't that different from the final product, but it still is like it hypes up power battles in the pilot, which is something that never happens in the show. KO's voice was different. So yeah, I chose to skip the Infinity Train pilot, but I knew the show was going to be a big deal when it came out, and it finally has came out. So yeah, I was definitely going to watch it without even having seen any of the promotional material. And it was pretty good. This episode just kind of starts out immediately just being like, oh no. Because the first thing they bring up in this episode is that the main character's parents are divorced. And it's like, oh. This show is going to get real. This isn't my normal cartoons. Where's all the wacky silliness of Teen Titans Go? It's not here. This is too real, man. It's too real. And yeah, I like that. Anyway, the main character of the show, Tulip, she kind of gets mad at her mom about something involving camp, and then she kind of ran away from home, and then she stumbled onto a train. Then she walked into a train cart on this train that was filled with snow, but it looked like she was outside. It didn't look like she was still on the train. Then she ran into a robot with a British accent, and the robot's name is One One, and he's pretty funny. I like him. Yeah, and then they go into another train cart full of blocks, and then they go off the train, and they see somebody die. In the first episode of this cartoon for kids, they see someone die. And then she's like, oh, I gotta get off of this train, man. I gotta get off this train. And then they ran into giant killer cockroaches. So then they have to run back onto the train to escape the cockroaches. But oh no, the cockroaches followed them. And then they go back into the cube room and they trap the cockroaches through some blocks they created. And then the episode ends there. That is honestly my only real problem with this episode. It feels like I only watched 11 minutes of a 22-minute episode. It definitely makes me want to keep watching the show, but it feels like I didn't see the full story. I need to see the rest of it. I feel like I just watched a movie and then pressed pause like only a few minutes in. That's my only problem with the episode. It should have been 22 minutes. It was really good. And yeah, the main character of the show, so far she's okay. I don't really have much to say about her because I didn't really get a whole lot of time to know her from this 11 minutes. She's voiced by Ashley Johnson, who voices Gwen Tennyson in Ben 10 Alien Force Ultimate Alien and Omniverse. And she also voiced Terra in Teen Titans, which is also cool. So yeah, I like her voice actor. The robot, One, he's just really funny. It's just like, oh, he doesn't know anything. He keeps forgetting questions he already asked, and he just keeps going back and forth on his confusion. It's fun. This episode was good. Watch Infinity Train. I'm definitely going to keep watching the show. I recommend it. That's all I really have to say on this video, sadly. I wish I had more to say. I really do. It was really good. But it's only 11 minutes. And it feels like it should have been 22. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please stick around because I'll probably be talking about Infinity Train more in the future. And I've talked plenty about other Cartoon Network shows as well. So you can check out some of my other videos if you want to hear more of my opinions on Cartoon Network. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Bye guys! To infinity and beyond.